Hi everyone, we're back with another project in our 2018 paperback challenge, and today we're going to be making a two-piece box. This is going to be the lid and the black is going to be the base of the box. To start out with, people do this different ways, but what I'm going to do is, basically what we're going to do is score each of these at 2 inches on every side, and then this decorative piece is going to fit over here. To make things go together a little bit better, we need our base to be slightly smaller than the top of the box. So all I'm going to do is, on this piece, I'm just going to take off 1/8 of an inch on 2 of the sides. So this is 12 by 12 paper, and all I'm doing, like I said, not opposite sides, but you trim on one side and then you rotate the paper and trim on the other, okay? Now what we're going to do is take our papers and we're just going to line it up with the 2-inch mark on our score pal, and it's just that easy. This kind of box goes together so quickly. I'm going to score on the back side of my paper. Obviously, you can make these in, it's pretty much endless. The possibilities are endless for this kind of a box, because you can take any size paper and score it at the same on every side and have a box. So let's go ahead and burnish all of these. Okay, so let's do the base first. We're just going to cut in on these score lines. And I'm going to cut in just a little bit to make just a small, very, very small notch. I'm going to actually go around and do it this way. Just going to keep on turning it. That way every corner is kind of reinforced. Okay. So then all we have to do is put adhesive on the back of our, let's see, this is my 1/2 inch score tape, and we'll just lay a strip up here. Turn it. This is something that is very good to know how to do, because if you have a gift, you can easily just stick the gift in front of you and measure the gift and you know, figure out a box size just like this to make. Takes no time, very little supplies. Excuse me. If you're just starting out paper crafting, this is a good thing to practice on. Just make these, make them in different sizes. So we're just going to tuck in and line up those. And when this score tape sticks, it sticks. Okay, so we want to make sure everything is lined up. Okay, last side, just lining up those corners with our paper. Okay, so there's the bottom of your box. So now we're going to assemble the top. Do the same thing. Let's see, let's cut on this blank side. Just gonna make little notches in the corners. All I'm doing is cutting on that score line, basically cutting the score line out, angling in on either side of it ever so slightly, and that's how you get those notches. Now we'll flip it over, and because this is the lid and it's going to get pulled on and off quite a bit, I'm going to put a little extra adhesive on here. Then we can stick the top of our box. And because it's square, you know, it doesn't matter how you put it on there. And there we go, cute little box like that. So it ends up being 8 by 8 by 2 inches deep, okay? Now one other thing that and it is a little bit on the, I'm not gonna say flimsy, maybe flimsy. You know, it's not as heavy duty as like a shirt box you would get for Christmas. But you could, it is sturdy enough where you could put a decent amount of things in here. I wouldn't put, you know, rocks or anything in it, if that's, you know. But anyways, anything lightweight, socks, gloves, a little bit of candy, whatever. You can also, and I'm going to do that now, on 2 of the sides, I'm going to take my 1-inch circle punch. I'm just going to eyeball it about the center of that side, and I'm just going to cut a notch like that. I'm going to go to the opposite side. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to center it up in the middle and then center it up on my punch and cut a little notch. That way it gives the recipient, see those little notches? It gives them something to kind of hold on to the bottom of the box while you pop the top off. And then you can wrap some ribbon around this, jazz it up, do whatever you want to it, but this is a quick, fun, easy project. You can make them in many, many sizes. Just a really neat project to have in your reference book. Thanks, guys. See you next time.